folks, welcome back to Wild Honey Farms. I'm Grayson. I'm out in the bee yard August 7th. I'm getting ready for my live stream, and I come out to this hive. This hive is not really alive. It kind of got too low on numbers and they died. But anyway, I came out here. I saw bees on the side of this box, and I didn't know what they were doing. So I started getting some, handfuls of bees, and tried to catch the queen. And look here. We got her. We got the queen. Somewhere, she's running here. I hope you guys can see her. You see that little queen? It's pretty cool, ain't it? And I don't know where this swarm basically came from. And I really have no idea, but we're going to try to catch them and put them in this box right here. I thought this would be a good video. We got to do this real quick. We're going to put them in this hive, since this hive ain't really alive no more. This is just a top feeder I have as a cover. So let me move the queen, and we're going to see if we can shake some bees in there and get them to make this their new final home. Because let's see, because there ain't no bees in here. So let's shake just some bees on top cover. Let's do this. Alright. This is a real small hive. Let's put the queen right here. Let them find their new home. And I hope this will work out alright. And we're going to see how they do. This is a real small swarm. Let's get another pile of these bees and shake them in here. Come on, go on bees. Go into your new home. And that's all probably for today. We're going to try to get these bees to call this their home. There weren't many bees in here. And there we go. You see how these bees are trying to land and come in the new hive and, do their thing. Let me come over here and get my hive tool. But hey, you know what? I can't believe that we found some kind of swarm. I don't think it's for one of my hives. So later on, I'll go check in all the hives and make sure they all got a queen. If they all got a queen, this is some wild feral hive. And that tells me that, hey, we got some feral bees out here. Well, we're back the next day, and I checked the swarm, and the swarm, well, it escalated pretty quickly from a swarm to I don't know what. And so, to give y'all guys the story, before we get into this hive and I'll show you what's going on, it's something really weird. I can't really honestly explain to you exactly what's going on. I think I can kind of explain just a little bit, but so that swarm, I caught a swarm, or I found some kind of bee swarm on the side of the hive, on the hive over there, and the other day. And for some weird reason, the next day, I tried to put them in this box. Queen was still in there. Then, I saw that this hive, they had like really small amount of bees, and a lot of bees on the entrance balling the queen. So I got the queen, and and it's just like a whole bunch of bees and stuff. So let's go ahead and open this, but I gotta show you what's actually in here. So one day, it's like half a frame of bees to this. So I hope y'all guys can see. But this box is full of bees, and I don't know where they come from, but I think I have a small hint of where they came from. I honestly don't know for sure. I can't tell you guys for sure. Hope you guys can see, but you see this hive, for some reason, just got into this hive, and this was the queen I caught. And in this hive, I didn't find a queen. I looked through a couple times, I didn't find a queen. There might be a virgin, I have no idea. But there's a queen in here, and I'm trying to get these bees used to this queen. See if they'll get used to her and not ball her, because as you can see, they just want to kill her. And see if I can get them to accept her. Because there's still a queen in here, and I don't know if she's good or bad. She could be not a good queen. Because I had two hives that I think absconded. I think that's the reason. I think one of them came here. But you see, I really don't know, but it's just really awkward. Really, you know what I mean? I didn't come from one of my other hives. I checked all of them, most of them. I didn't see that they swarmed or anything, I don't think. I'm going to move this over here, this queen cage. for the time being. And I'm going to show you how many bees are in here. I find this pretty interesting. It's something how nature works, and you never can guess what's going on. It's like weird. But as you can see, this frame is packed full of bees. See, look at all these bees. Don't know what they're doing in here. I think they're just calling this their new home. Maybe they absconded from their old hive and they decided to come here because it's been 48 hours. They have not left. I don't think this is a robbing situation. Because why would it be? Why would there be a big old cluster of bees in here? And they were trying to abscond, or they're trying to rob out this hive. It just doesn't make sense. And honestly don't know what they're doing. Maybe they're going to make queen cells. Maybe they have a queen. Maybe they don't got a queen. That's why I'm looking for eggs. See if we see any eggs in here. Maybe that's why they're trying to ball their queen, because they already got a queen. But I find this real interesting. Something to learn from and figure out what's going on, what the bees are doing. And I really think it's that hive that absconded. It was decent size, you know. And it really seems like it was. I can't say for sure just yet. We see you got all these bees packed full of frame full of bees. The other frames are full. There's at least 2 free frames full of packed bees in here. Let's check this frame. This frame is packed full of bees as well. This is a good, decent sized bee hive. So if they'll stay and if they have a queen, or if they can make themselves a queen, this will turn out to be a pretty good hive. I still just don't know yet. Oh, I got a bee trying to sting me. We'll take that stinger out here in a second. I'm looking for eggs, and I'm also looking for a queen, because I don't see any queen in here. See, I just really can't tell if there's eggs in here or not. It would be interesting if they did have a queen with them. But I honestly think they probably don't. And if they don't, I'll try to get them to, if they can say, if they're queenless, I can try to get them to want this other, other queen. I think they're taking care of the brood a little bit. And since there's brood in here, these bees, I guess they want to take care of the brood. And one thing we got to think about bees, guys, that whenever a bee have swarms or absconds or whatever, and they find this new place where they're resting and they go into this hive, maybe it was a small hive and they just, there was bees in here, but it was really too small. They couldn't defend themselves. And I don't see where a half frame of bees could go to this strong, and I really think maybe another hive just came in here and called this their new home, and the other hive in here just decided they'd go with it. Weird, ain't it? Weird how that all works out, because I never heard of that happen. But I can't tell you for sure. I find it interesting. We got this frame. We don't got any queen. I do want to make sure we got some honey in here for them, so, you know. They got honey, brood, reasons to stay, right? Reasons to stay in this hive instead of go look for something else. I think there's some more honey on this other frame. I didn't see any honey on this frame. See, over there's that queen. What we're going to try to do is get them to like that queen. I don't know if they're going to do so, but you never know. I do see some bees over here doing, like shaking, I think they're doing waggle dances. What I think they're doing. You know what, they may not stay after all, I got no idea. So what I think I'm going to do Something interesting. We'll see how that works out. Get a frame of uh, larva, good larva. So if they need to make themselves a queen, they rather do that instead of taking this queen I got. That's fine as well. What we're gonna try to do is get them to like this queen. I'm gonna give them a frame of brood. Try to keep them to stay. I don't want them leaving. I don't want them trying to go find another home. Cause if I can prevent that and keep this hive, that would be pretty interesting. A pretty good experiment to see. So this is my new experiment. That's what I'm working on right now. And I thought, whenever I made that video, I thought that this was going to be a swarm video, but it is actually not. I don't think it is a swarm. It could be. Hey, very well, it could be a swarm. I got no idea. You know, I can't tell you for sure. I just don't think it is. I think it's a abscond that they did. Maybe they just absconded and they decided, hey, let's go here. Let me shake these bees off. Alright. But it is a pretty good load of bees in here. Let me put this over here. Now let's go, I'm going to go get a frame of brood and be right back. Put it in here and wait a couple days and see what happens. Alright, we got our frame of brood that we're going to put in here. We're going to put this in here to try to keep them to stay, because one thing is, if your bees come here, they find eggs, larvae, brood, eggs, food, or also some food here, so they can have some food if they want some, because I'm sure they're probably wanting some nectar. We got some good nectar in here. We got hatching brood. We also got eggs and larvae. Larvae really needs to be taken care of more than brood, if you guys know what I mean. Us beekeepers. So there we go. Got that in there. And then these bees are trying to kill this queen, or I don't know now. I don't know if they're trying to kill her now. Hopefully now they're just trying to, maybe they just want her now. Well, we'll give them some time to do that. See if they'll accept her. If they won't, and if they leave, that's fine. Because, but if they would stay, hey, that'd be another hive that was saved. Now I want to go over to the hive that I thought was swarmed to show you what actually I think happened. Let's go over there and check it out. So I'm into this hive now. This is the hive that I thought absconded, but look here. This is weird. I think, look at that. We got a queen. I'm actually pretty confused. So far I found 3 queens so far. Because the original queen out here was in a ball cluster. And bees were trying to kill her. And oh, that queen's flying away. Don't fly away, queen. Looks like the queen's flying away. That ain't good. Oh. Well, this is very interesting. I think the queen actually just went in here. So what I think, from what I can tell, this is really, really weird. But maybe, for some weird reason, maybe these bees went into this hive, and then accidentally now the queen went back into this hive. That's very weird. I don't know why that's going on. Here, let me go back in here and see if I can find the queen. Yeah, she just went back in here. I think is where she went. There ain't nothing in here though, except for a couple bees. Interesting. Very different. Don't know what's going on. If you guys have any suggestions, I would appreciate them, but I don't know if y'all guys know what's going on either. I thought I would know what's going on here, but I'm kind of confused on what's going on here. It's kind of different. So I can't explain to it, guys, but all I can say that this swarm, that I thought it was a swarm, whole bunch of absconsions. Oh, here's the queen. Hey. Hey. Where did she go? Now it's all about trying to catch a queen. I got no idea where that queen went. queen flying away. There ain't no bees in here. Only a couple. So now. But I don't know why this queen would end up in this hive. Maybe this hive absconded, and then this hive absconded and went into this hive. I got no idea. This is all I can wonder. And then that absconsion right there. But the swarm, if you guys can see, do you guys think that that swarm was big enough to cover that entire frame? Those frames that you saw. We went into that hive, and we saw all those bees. Do you think that was big enough for that swarm to go into that hive? I really honestly don't know. It'd be cool to know y'all's thoughts in the comments, what y'all think it might have been. So I'm going to try to give y'all a little bit context, a little bit more context of the situation. So Monday around 6:25, right before my live stream, walked out to the bee yard and found the swarm on the side of a dead hive. I caged the queen. I found the queen, put her in the box there. Tried to scoop a couple bees, put them in there. Next day, checked that hive. There were absolutely no bees in there. And what I saw on that other hive that we just went into, big ball cluster, and they were clustering the queen that was in this hive. And I don't think that swarm had that queen. So a whole bunch of different absconsions, and maybe there's a possibility that that hive right there that I'm kind of talking about, there's a possibility that that was just a feral hive that went into place. I really don't know. So that's a little bit of context of what's going on. And and of course I would like to cage this queen, but I really don't need to right now. I'll probably come out here in the next couple days and do that. I just wanted to show you guys how beekeeping can come from thinking of a swarm to something totally different. And this is something a little bit weird. I wasn't planning on doing a video about this because I didn't think it was interesting enough, but then once I kind of got all this figured out, I found it pretty interesting, a little bit different, weird. Really changes it. But that's all for today's video. I'm getting kind of hot here. It is so humid today. It actually just rained a whole bunch yesterday, so it's kind of humid. So we'll catch y'all on the next beekeeping video. Tell me in the comments what y'all think and what y'all think of this situation. If y'all have ever been into this, it's a little bit different. But I can't guarantee that this hive that I just put there is going to stay there. I can't say that they are going to. Maybe, hopefully, with a little luck, they will. Catch you guys on the next beekeeping video. Take care, everybody.